Arsenal fans, finally!
Arsenal have officially completed one of the most sensational transfers in their history, securing the signing of Brazilian international Rodrygo Goes in a blockbuster deal worth €85 million, with the news confirmed by trusted transfer journalist Fabrizio Romano. The confirmation brings an end to weeks of speculation, negotiations, and growing excitement among Arsenal supporters, as the club makes a bold statement of intent ahead of the new season. Romano's trademark "Here we go" sent shockwaves across the football world, instantly igniting celebrations among Gunners fans. The deal sees Rodrygo depart Real Madrid after several successful seasons and commit his future to Arsenal, where he has signed a long-term contract at the Emirates Stadium. It is a move that underlines Arsenal's ambition to re-establish themselves among Europe's elite and compete consistently for the biggest honours in both domestic and continental competitions. For manager Mikel Arteta, this signing represents the final piece of a carefully constructed puzzle. Since taking charge, Arteta has transformed Arsenal into a young, dynamic, and highly competitive side, blending tactical discipline with attacking flair. However, the club has often been criticized for lacking a true world-class match winner in the final third, someone capable of producing decisive moments on the biggest stages. In Rodrygo, Arsenal believe they have found exactly that player. Rodrygo arrives in North London with an impressive pedigree. Despite his relatively young age, the Brazilian forward boasts vast experience at the highest level, having played and scored in decisive Champions League matches, including knockout ties and finals. His time at Real Madrid shaped him into a player comfortable under immense pressure, known for stepping up when it matters most. Arsenal's hierarchy view this mentality as invaluable as the club looks to push beyond domestic success and challenge seriously in Europe. The negotiations between Arsenal and Real Madrid were complex and intense. Real Madrid were initially reluctant to part with Rodrygo, valuing his versatility and big game experience. However, Arsenal's determination, coupled with the player's interest in a more central role within a long-term project, eventually led to an agreement. The €85 million fee reflects not only Rodrygo's talent but also Arsenal's willingness to compete financially with the very top clubs in world football. From a tactical perspective, Rodrygo offers Arteta immense flexibility. He is capable of operating on either wing, as a false nine, or even as a second striker. His dribbling ability, quick acceleration, intelligent movement, and eye for goal make him a nightmare for defenders. More importantly, his presence adds another layer of unpredictability to Arsenal's attack, reducing the burden on other key players and making the team harder to contain. Within the dressing room, Rodrygo is expected to integrate quickly. Arsenal's squad is filled with young, ambitious players who share a hunger for success, and Rodrygo's experience at a serial winning club like Real Madrid will bring a new level of professionalism and belief. His mentality, shaped by competing for titles year after year, is something Arteta values highly as he continues to build a winning culture. Speaking after the deal was finalized, Rodrygo expressed his excitement about the move and confidence in Arsenal's project. He highlighted the club's history, the passion of the supporters, and the clarity of Arteta's vision as key reasons behind his decision. The Brazilian made it clear that he is not coming to London for comfort, but to compete, improve, and help Arsenal win major trophies. For Arsenal fans, this signing feels symbolic. It represents a shift from potential to proven quality, from rebuilding to contending. Over recent seasons, the Gunners have come close to major success, pushing title races deep into the campaign and re-establishing themselves in the Champions League. However, fine margins have often separated them from ultimate glory. The arrival of Rodrygo is seen as the club addressing those margins head-on. the reaction from supporters has been overwhelmingly positive. Social media platforms have been flooded with messages of excitement, highlight compilations, and optimistic predictions about the upcoming season. Many fans see this transfer as a clear signal that Arsenal are no longer content with simply competing, they want to dominate. The Emirates Stadium is expected to be buzzing as Rodrygo prepares to make his debut in red and white. From a broader perspective, the signing also sends a strong message to Arsenal's rivals. In a league as competitive as the Premier League, standing still is not an option. By investing heavily in a player of Rodrygo's caliber, Arsenal are declaring their intention to challenge Manchester City, Liverpool, and Europe's elite not just in words, but through action. There will naturally be pressure on Rodrygo to justify his price tag. Expectations will be high, and every performance will be scrutinized. However, those close to the player believe he thrives under pressure, viewing it as motivation rather than a burden. If he can replicate his best form in an Arsenal shirt, the deal could go down as one of the most transformative signings in the club's modern era. As the new season approaches, optimism surrounds the Emirates Stadium. With Rodrygo added to an already talented squad, Arsenal look stronger, deeper, and more dangerous than ever before. While trophies are never guaranteed, one thing is clear: Arsenal have taken a massive step forward, and the football world will be watching closely to see how this bold move reshapes their future.